Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another reaction video. Alright, today we are going to be watching Rambo First Blood. Yes, I have never seen a Rambo movie, but of course I have heard of the character of Rambo. I know of the character of Rambo, Sylvester Stallone, and my understanding is a Vietnam veteran, and I don't know, pop culture has me thinking of him running around in jungles and shooting a bunch of people, being like the ultimate gun badass kind of guy in the 80s. And like setting traps and things like that. And I will admit that a lot of my expertise comes from the fact that Rambo was a guest character in Mortal Kombat 11, and I played that game a lot. So, not expertise at all. I know. But we're gonna check this out. This was recommended to me by a few people, and yeah, I don't really know what to expect, but let's try to enjoy ourselves. Also, I have a kitty on my lap. If you see movement, this is Mr. Pickles. He's also kind of black, so it's hard to see, but he's here. So, alright guys, let's watch Rambo First Blood. Here we go. Starting with some lovely, happy music, so I assume it's all gonna go terribly wrong.
Can you tell me this where Delmar Barry lives?
He ain't here. Go on inside, baby.
Friend? Looking for a...
Oh, he's a friend of mine.
Oh, is this a war friend he's looking for? A Vietnam buddy?
You can see that's Delmar's writing. Sure had a hard time finding this place.
That's his writing.
Like I said, he's a friend.
Mm-hmm.
My name is John Rambo. We served on the same team together in Nam. I've got a picture of us together. That's Danforth and Westmore, Bronson, Ortega.
Delmar's gone.
Oh.
What time will he be back?
He died.
What?
Oh no.
Died last summer.
Cause of the Agent Orange? Yeah.
Brought it back
Oh
from
God.
there. All that orange stuff, they spread it around. I could lift him off the sheet.
Oh God. And just imagine how awful that would be. You survive being a soldier in Vietnam just to come home and discover that your time over there has left you cancer-ridden, and then you just waste away. Oh man. And it's probably like the only thing he was looking for was to meet up with one of his old pals. He's just like walking around everywhere, maybe hitchhiking and stuff. Doesn't really give the impression of having like a lot of places to go, you know. It's a
Morning, Dave.
Hi, Sheriff.
Gonna take a bath this week?
very lovely environment.
You visiting somebody around here? You know, wearing that flag on that jacket. You're asking for trouble around here.
Asking for trouble. Why? The people here are not fans of the veterans? Is this during that time period where lots of people were like spitting on veterans, and because the anti-war movement had gotten quite high?
There's a diner about 30 miles up the highway.
30 miles. Nowhere to eat in town?
Is there any law against me getting something here?
Yeah, me.
Why are you being a dick?
So why are you pushing me? I haven't done anything to you.
First of all, you don't ask the questions around here, I do.
The
Secondly,
fuck?
we don't want guys like you in this town. Drifters.
Drifters.
First thing you know, we got a whole bunch of guys like you in this town. That's why. Besides, you wouldn't like it here. It's a quiet little town.
Maybe that's what he is looking for. That soldiers were treated that way because the war itself was unpopular. And I get it, horrible things were done. I'm not discounting that at all. At all. But
A haircut and take a bath. You wouldn't get hassled so much. Hope this ride helped you out.
great.
You have a nice day, huh?
Yeah, small town compassion, right? Okay. He's just coming right back. He's like, you're not gonna tell me what to do. I am a free person. I'm a free citizen.
I'm talking to you, goddamn.
This is America, yes. The country that I fought for, and I haven't committed any crime.
All right, you're under arrest.
For what?
Now, you're gonna put your hands on that car. How you do it, you decide, right now.
Uh-oh.
Get your legs back. Get them back.
Sir, have you ever considered that this might just be a bad choice? Try to be nice? What about what you did or said was nice?
Well, what do we have here, huh? Why would you be carrying a knife like this?
Protection? I mean, if he is walking, then yeah.
What do you hunt with a knife?
What do you mean, what do you hunt with a knife?
Hey, talking about your sorry-looking humanity.
Just another smart-ass drifter.
Jesus. Listen, I understand. Yes, small-town environment, cops overreacting. None of this is
For vagrancy,
shocking,
resisting
but...
arrest, carrying a concealed
Are you
weapon.
serious?
He says he uses it for hunting.
What do you hunt? Elephants?
Let's see if he can clean him up a little. Smells like an animal.
Jesus!
Escort this young man downstairs with you.
Oh, yes, sir. Mr.
Well, he's noticing the
Right
gun
this way,
closet.
partner.
The thing is that he just genuinely hasn't done anything. He just asked where he could eat.
You know, it looks like it's gonna take
So
old
afraid
Leroy
of
about 10 years to
drifters.
make this all. Your name? Your name!
Oh god. Oh god. Oh!
Name!
He was a prisoner? He was a prisoner of war? Oh god, the PTSD is already starting.
You came to the right place, buddy.
Oh, wait a second.
Hey!
Oh no, 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 no.
What do you know about that? Old Harry here's a soldier.
Couldn't tell? He didn't look like a soldier to you?
I promise you're gonna talk to me, soldier. I'm starting to dislike you a lot.
I'm gonna run a make on him.
The number of power-hungry small-town cops in this has already...
It won't work that way. It'll only smear. Now run across.
Look, you son of a bitch. If you don't put your goddamn hand down there, I'm gonna break it off. Down, goddammit!
What the hell is going on down here?
You think you can just... Oh my god, I'm getting so mad.
Just what is your problem, huh?
His problem?
At 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, you're going up in front of that judge.
What?
Clean him up.
I want you to go over and get that hose ready.
Hose? Don't tell me they're gonna hose him down. Oh no, look at the
Holy
scars.
shit, look at this.
From
the hell's he been
when he
into?
was a prisoner?
All right, put your hands on top of your head and turn around.
Wow.
We should report this to Teasel, Galt. Look at that.
You just do what I tell you.
Are you serious?
What the fuck was that?
Well, the man said clean him up.
You know that's not what he meant. Okay, Brian Dennehy was a dick, but he wasn't saying to... Oh my god. This is so unnecessary. You could just let him have a shower.
Don't forget to
Just
get
ritual
behind the
humiliation.
ears.
And for what?
What's the matter, Mitch? Don't you like water sports?
Mitch seems to be the only sort of decent one. This guy.
All right, hurry it up. It's time for my coffee break.
Uh-oh.
Sit down.
The razor? Oh no! Oh god, the PTSD, because he was
Just save
tortured.
him. Dry.
Oh god, the razor.
That's better. See there.
Oh,
I'm just gonna shave you,
oh my
partner.
god.
Take it easy.
Oh god. They used a razor on him.
Don't move.
Well, we know he's got all the scars.
You son of a bitch.
I can't feel sorry for you at all. You guys started this. And for no reason. I have no sympathy. You deserve to get the shit kicked out of you. Ooh, the sweep. Oh, oh. All right. I mean, that is thievery. I mean, that guy wasn't actively involved in the cops' bullshittery, but yes, do not shoot.
There's people down there. All right, get help. I'll go after them.
Also, you can't just shoot someone fleeing. Oh my god, we're really about to have a motorcycle chase. You can't even really call that a motorcycle. It's like a dirt bike. Woo! You know, after you saw all of that, how he just beat the hell out of all of your officers, and the way he's riding, wouldn't you just consider, like, doing nothing and letting him go? You wanted him to leave in the first place. Woo! Following that, never mind. I'm sorry. He really just went through that way.
He's just east of Smith's Farm, headed towards Chapman Creek.
Really? Somebody owns that gate. Uh-oh. Genuinely, you did that to yourself. That was your own fault. Your fault. Did that to yourself, man. Whoa! Uh-oh. This guy doesn't give up.
I know you can hear me! You're finished! You've gone as far as you're gonna go!
Oh, God. I want to know what his end goal is now. Just to arrest him now? Now they'd probably add on, like, a bunch of assaulting officer charges and things like that. He's, like, scrounging for things he can use. Oh, God. Is that a tarp? Huh.
He's up there, beyond the draw. Bitch, get Orville on the radio. Tell him to get out here with his damn dogs right away.
Oh, my God.
Or tell him to bring the Dobermans. It's gonna rain. We'll need dogs that can hunt on sight. Right.
Oh, my God.
Tell Gall to get out to the lumber camp. Tell him to get the helicopter up here.
Helicopter?
If they give him any shit, tell him to cite him for obstruction right on the
You
spot.
think this is that serious? Oh, wow. I think it's gonna be a problem. Oh, Lord. This is not what I was expecting so far. Ooh, well, that's beautiful.
Come on, Thunder.
Oh, God.
Come on, sweetheart.
I genuinely don't understand.
Yeah, we'll be done in a couple hours. We'll be long
Like,
before you
why?
have this stuff to mount it, huh, Will?
Is he so concerned about this? What do we got here? Compass?
Keep those dogs away from me, Earl. I don't trust those bastards.
Keep moving, because my dogs can eat and run at the same time.
I hope he doesn't have to kill the dogs. It's not their fault. God.
Move.
Whoa?
Whoa, whoa! Hey, whoa, you're spoiling the set.
Genuinely, though. How many police officers now, if the person was just in this situation, would be doing this?
There were 3 of us on him in the cell block down. He went through us
Yeah.
like we weren't even there.
Mitch is the only one who's not an idiot and an asshole. Uh-oh. God. Okay, that's a lot higher up than I realized. That's not jump into the water height. Uh-oh. No. No, man. No! No! Oh my God, he's gonna try to scale down. He's gonna try to... Oh my...
Trautman Gorge, head him off!
No way. You're not gonna just shoot at an unarmed person climbing down a cliffside from a helicopter, are you? Oh. Oh my God. It's still so far down!
There he is, on the cliff!
Are you serious? Oh, it's this asshole!
What are you doing? We're just supposed to spot him. I can't. We're in a thermodraft. He's stuck there. He can't go anyplace.
Exactly!
You don't fly this thing, right? I swear to God, I'll kill you.
Kick this guy out of the helicopter! Just boot him! Just boot!
Steady, you son of a bitch!
Galt, come in, God.
One little shove. He just threatened to kill you. Oh my God, is he gonna jump? Oh my God! Oh God! Guess at least the trees slowed him down. Oh my God!
There he is.
This is messed up.
I'm telling you to get on his radio. What's going on?
Yeah, like even your superiors, not interested. Of course, now Rambo's gonna get in trouble. Now they're actually gonna have reason that they feel like they have to catch him, right? Because they're gonna blame him for this guy's death, even though it was entirely of his own making. Like, oh God. Uh-oh. Scrounge what you can. Because he knows it too, right? He knows exactly what's gonna happen now. Like, when they find that guy dead, they're gonna blame him. And even if they know that he didn't do it, they'll still hold him responsible because he's the reason he was out there.
Jesus Christ. Get a binoculars, sir. Oh, no. Shh.
Yeah, and this is like a small town, so having one of your officers actually die on the job is probably unheard of, unimaginable. Look, what is he stitching himself up with? Oh god, you see the blood?
Let's nail this sucker's ass. He can't be far. Will!
Oh, I wouldn't trust it.
Looks like he wants to turn himself in.
I don't want any more hurt!
Freeze! Stand.
Oh my god.
I'm warning you, boy. Don't make a move. I'll blow your head off.
I didn't do anything! Cease fire! Cease fire!
Can none of you follow orders?
Think we hit him. All right, let's get down there.
Oh my god, man. This whole thing is just such a colossal fuck up.
Go ahead, Will.
Galt's dead, all right. Where the hell is that goddamn chopper?
He won't come, Will.
Good. Don't have him come.
Minutes ago, John Rambo is a Vietnam vet. Guy's a war hero.
Jesus, that freak.
I knew there.
You could let him go. You could just let him go right now. You could just move on. Oh no, you...
Green Beret. War hero.
Nah, Mitch is the only one that's talking sense.
Now, what the hell's the matter with you guys? He's one man. He's wounded.
Or just forget it.
Why don't you let the state police handle this?
Yeah.
Look at him!
Oh god.
Look at him! It's our goal, boy.
So it's personal. It's very, very personal for him. But it was his own fault. No, he's dead because of himself.
He's dead because of that psycho out there. Now you listen, boy, and you listen to me good. I'll pin that Congressional Medal of Honor to his liver.
Mitch, say without me. Bro, just say without me and leave. Like, none of you guys should agree to go out here. Like, you're just small-town police officers. You're just gonna get yourself killed, and for what? Because of some petty bullshit that started for no good reason.
That's all we need now. Will, come on, let's get out of here before it gets too dark.
There he is! Turn those dogs loose, Rambo!
That's a trap. No! I knew he was gonna end up... God. Like, the more this escalates, the more it goes on, the more they're gonna, like, actually feel like they have to catch him.
Kill him! Go get him! Go get him, Maggie!
I hate that he had to kill the dogs. I hate that, man. I get that he did have to, right? Because they... Like, how could he not, but...
Where'd you get the gun?
It's gotta be our Galt's gun. He's out of ammo.
Yeah, that doesn't mean he's out of ammo. Maybe he just found a way to do it without using up his ammo.
Gotta stay awake, all right? Gotta release.
Oh, I bet he's not. I bet he's not.
All right, let's go. Hurry up.
Oh, no right to shoot my babies.
I do feel bad about the dogs.
We're gonna form a skirmish line, 50 feet apart. And keep moving. There's no way out of here except through us.
Oh, God.
Spread out. Spread out, damn it. I said 50 feet.
Yeah, you guys are not particularly stealthy. This is cool filming, though. The, like, lightning thunder looks cool. The music? This feels like it's becoming a horror movie. Shit, I didn't even see him! Of course happened to Mitch.
Who is it?
Dude, I totally missed him hiding there. Camouflage, that was good camouflage. And that's even one of his tricks in Mortal Kombat 11, and I still missed it. What happened? He broke his arm? Oh my god, that trap is, oh my god, I don't even know what to say.
Kill me!
Singleton over there!
don't know if you should just pull those out either, because they're gonna bleed. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Singleton, where the hell are you? Singleton!
You did a good job also setting up that one guy to get shocked.
Singleton!
I don't know what happened to Singleton, but he definitely got him. Oh my God, he's choking.
Don't push it, I'll give you a war you won't believe.
PTSD, man. Definitely let it go. He's right. He's right, but after this, there's no way he's gonna let it go. That's the thing. He should let it go. Oh, God. The terror, right? He shouldn't have started anything in the first place, and then he shouldn't have allowed his officers, like, asshole, to escalate it. But then once it got to the point that someone died, then there was no way they were gonna stop. And now, like, look at this. Now that he injured so many of police officers, now it's a big thing. Now there's no way anyone lets it go.
They're back.
It's the tragedy of the situation is that it isn't Rambo's fault, but then now that he's done this, he is culpable. And you also kind of understand why they can't just let it go. Like, if they're in their mind, not necessarily the guys that were there first and saw and pushed him, but everyone else, in their mind, this is a veteran who's gone crazy and is just attacking people, right? So they're going to be like, I can't leave that guy out there.
Somewhere in this rugged mountain countryside, possibly above the snow line, just how and where the former Green Beret came into possession of the weapon.
Yeah, and you guys also want to explain...
Only their skilled training and police enforcement techniques saved their...
What a joke! He spared them.
Will, there's something I think you ought to know.
What is it, Lester? What is it? For Christ's sake, spit it out.
I was just talking to Mitch, and he was saying that golf a little hard on the guy.
It does, and you know it. You know it does.
Gets out of line with a prisoner. Then the prisoner comes to me with it.
Comes to you after the way you treated him when he was trying to come into town? I mean, yeah.
People start fucking around with the law and all hell breaks loose.
I mean, you're not wrong, but also you were fucking around with the law to begin with.
God in heaven to make a man like Rambo.
God didn't make
We
Rambo.
did. Exactly.
Sam Trautman.
Oh boy.
Colonel Samuel
Oh, boy.
Trautman. I've come to get my boy.
Maybe you're about to get a warning.
The Pentagon would send a full bird colonel down here to handle this.
I don't think you understand. I didn't come here to rescue Rambo.
Came here to rescue you from him.
Well, we all appreciate your concern.
You don't seem like you really appreciate it.
Careful.
I'm just amazed that he allowed any of your posse to live.
He allowed them all to live.
Colonel, you came out here to find out why one of your machines blew a gasket.
With a man who's the best. With guns, with knives, with his bare hands. In Vietnam, his job was to dispose of...
Oh, assassin. An assassin.
Well, Rambo was the best.
So consider now that he spared all of your guys. And you. Meaning he doesn't want to kill anybody. He doesn't want to kill you guys. But like I said, now it's too late. The police can't let this go. Even if it's not his fault originally.
What do you and the special forces think I ought to do about your psycho out there?
Defuse the whole situation. Defuse him.
Oh, that's not good either.
In a couple of weeks, you'll pick him up in Seattle or someplace working in a car wash. There'll be no fight and nobody else will get hurt.
We're expected to do our duty, just like our heroes.
This isn't your duty.
You want a war you can't win?
Are you telling me that 200 men against your boy is a no-win situation for us?
Hey, don't forget one thing.
What?
A good supply of body bags.
Don't say he didn't warn you, right?
If you're serious about taking Rambo out clean, follow me.
Interesting. What does this mean? What is the plan about to be? I think it's funny also that they were talking about, you think your 200 men are against him, and kind of if you think about Vietnam, there was this idea, you think that these small guerrilla warfare soldiers from Vietnam against the United States Army has a chance, and then look what happened, so...
State Police, calling John Rambo. Come in, please.
He's gonna try... Here we go. Try to talk to him. There you go.
He took a radio off of one of my deputies.
And he has to be listening.
Of course he's listening. He's not going to break radio silence.
Maybe for you.
He's your boy, isn't he?
And it's like, well, it depends on how good he feels about his experience in Vietnam and the army.
setting him up for you. It's like bringing the pigeons to the cat.
All his little statements.
Covey leader calling Raven.
Oh.
Come on, Raven.
Code names.
Covey leader calling Raven.
Got something deep in his brain.
Rambo. Mesner. Ortega.
I see. They were the special team.
This is Colonel Trautman. Talk to me, Johnny.
Oh, he wants to talk to him so bad.
They're all gone, sir.
Oh.
It's him. Get up.
All of his squad mates are gone? The guy he was looking for was the last one. No, the cancer.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
I'm the last one, sir.
Certainly makes this situation.
Look, John, you've done some damage here, but they don't want any more trouble.
Where'd you come from, sir?
Bragg. Yes.
I wish I was back at Bragg now.
Well, look, John, we can't have you running around out there wasting friendly civilians.
I was there with you knee-deep in all that blood and guts. I covered your ass more than once.
Look at the face he made when he said he was there with him. Is he thinking like, oh God, is he thinking like, you're the one that sent me into it? I mean, that's true. That is 100% true.
They drew first blood, not me.
Look, Johnny.
First blood!
They drew first blood.
Oh my God, look at him.
Rambo? Are you still reading me?
That's a shot. That was quite a shot. No.
Rambo, acknowledge!
He's all finished, Colonel.
I don't think you should have said the things about how you were down in the trenches with him and you got him out of all this trouble so many times. Ultimately, you also put him into those situations. You created him and dropped him into that. So I don't know, and I'm sure you actually weren't exactly in the same situation as him. Oh God, has he got a gun? Oh my God. You've got police out here dressed like soldiers, but not acting like soldiers. Just really just setting themselves up for immense danger. Oh no! That's a kid. That is a child. That's a child. What is this kid even doing out there? Oh no. Oh no.
I'll get him!
Oh my God.
Don't shoot me down! This way! Let's...
These guys are just hunters? Are they trying to be like vigilantes? Now they are. Woo! I don't think you're gonna be saying woo very soon.
Now listen to me very carefully. Surround the area with every man you've got, but don't move in. And no shooting. I don't want him dead, I want him alive.
No shooting. None of these guys listen. None of them listen.
Come on!
Ooh.
Oh, you guys are great.
They're like, no thank you. We realized this wasn't fun anymore.
Raymond?
What?
I want you to go into that mine.
Nope.
Oh, not me.
This is Lieutenant Clinton Morgan, National Guard leader.
National Guard leader.
Now I'm giving you just 30 seconds to come on out. Who's got the rocket launcher?
Rocket launcher for one guy.
Maybe we should wait.
Yeah, maybe you should wait like you were told to do.
Besides, I'm in charge and I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
First of all, you're not in charge. And the person who is in charge said not to do anything. Do you even know how to use that?
Yeah!
Oh my God. Landscape is beautiful.
Move in a little closer, just like Iwo Jima.
Just like Iwo Jima?
I don't believe it. Idiots.
Steady.
Damn it, what the hell do you think this is?
That is pathetic.
Get the hell out of here!
And you didn't even get him. Pathetic. Embarrassing.
Well, it's your mess, Clinton. You clean it up.
Will, come on, I gotta be back at the drugstore tomorrow.
Did it to yourself. Oh God, he's trapped in there. In like this old mine. Until they dig him out, or is he gonna find another exit? But I'm sure this isn't good for his PTSD either if he was down in like a hole when he was a prisoner.
Buried in a hole by a bunch of goddamn weekend warriors.
He may have ended up, there was a time when he was very special.
Special my ass.
He didn't!
Here lies John Rambo, winner of the Congressional Medal of Honor, survivor of countless incursions behind enemy lines.
He's not wrong.
You're goddamn lucky he didn't kill all of you.
No, he obviously wasn't the only one.
Character. He comes waltzing in here, full of all kinds of good advice on how we should let the goddamn maniac go loose. So
No, you didn't.
Well, we saved our asses, Colonel, and we didn't let him go loose. The
He didn't
best
lose.
man lost, and he doesn't like it.
Yeah. Yeah, he knows. Opened up its wound. Oh, Lord.
How you doing, Will? Hold my calls.
He was a soldier, too. You see those medals behind him? That's interesting. This is crazy, by the way. This is going into a full-on just cave. Hey, here we go. Rats are here. There's got to be some place to go to the surface. I didn't expect the rats to suddenly all attack him. I was taking the rats as a good sign, that it means if they're down here, there's got to be some way to the surface not too far off. That's... smart. Time for another chat.
Look, if I was out of line before, I just want to apologize.
None of that makes much difference now, does it?
Reflect on it a little bit.
I don't know, I just feel...
Like you were cheated out of your chance.
Why? Why?
Well, I wanted to kill him so bad I could taste it.
Is it because you also were a veteran? And you've got that...
In Vietnam, you can bet that Rambo and I got pretty confused. When in doubt, kill. And what the hell? You're a civilian. I mean, you can go home to your wife and your house, and you're under no pressure to figure all this out.
Not what you did.
I mean, what would you have done with him if he came in?
Not that either. Neither one.
Would you wrap your arms around him, give him a big sloppy kiss? Or would you have blown his brains out?
Jesus.
I couldn't answer that until I met him face to face.
Well, there it is.
That's crazy. Culpability. How many hours has he been in here climbing around in this? Well, there you go. There had to be another exit. Oh no. Ladder? Is this going to remind him of the experience too? Is this also going to be PTSD? Or maybe it was just he was so relieved, like he wasn't sure he was actually ever going to find it. Oh God, they're right there! They're just coming down, packing up. He could just chill right there, wait a little while. Since apparently they all think you're dead. But he doesn't know they all think he's dead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! He's like...
Drive. All right. What do you got in the back, Robert A?
M60.
Oh, no. Oh, God. He's like, yeah, that's why I'm not killing you. I get you have no beef with me. I'm just pushing you out. Now he's got to run back and tell everyone. So, that guy you thought was dead, not so much. Whoa! This is gonna be interesting.
Looks like somebody pulled the plug too soon. That Rambo guy is on the loose again. 6.
Hey, Will, it's Rambo. He's still around.
Oh my God, just driving with that knife in his hand. Oh God, this cannot possibly go well. You guys really think this is the best idea right now? Like... Oh yeah, this is a great choice. I don't know what we expected. Oh god. Oh no. Uh-oh, that's bad. That's pretty bad. There's that bridge. It's like I just gotta cross that bridge. Oh god. Oh god. Like what did you guys Woo! Oh my god. No, just stop. Just end it. Just have it be over. Just have it be over. Good lord. Doesn't seem like that was a ideal next step. Oh god, he's got that M60. Oh no! I guess that explains why he did that. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Get out there right away. Move!
Now they're gonna come out there, and he's gonna be waiting. It's a trap. He's got the M60. Oh my god. I don't feel good about any of this. Like, I don't see all this stuff that he's doing and go like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, none of this is happy. Except for the guy in the helicopter. Art, what's his name? He had a company. I was happy about that. But that was an exception.
Attention all civilians. For your own safety, please evacuate the streets immediately.
This is a police emergency. Please evacuate the streets immediately.
God, how far could that fire spread?
We found Rambo's body. As a matter of fact, it stole an army truck, blew up a gas station the other side of town.
The kid is resilient. Why don't you forget what you're thinking and clear out what you can?
Out of here, Trautman, and you take your advice with you.
He's trying to help you. I mean, he assumed.
Sure, that's why you stuck around. You taught him how to get out of places like that cave.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like he didn't tell you that. I mean, look at how much he's done to just the town already with that fire.
Everybody dies. There's only one man in this room that's got half a chance. Well, that's not because I'm better than he is, but it's because he trusts me.
Does he still trust you? I don't know if he still trusts you. And he wants to kill him.
Now, this is my job, Trautman. This is my town. Now, you just stay the hell out of my way.
Oh, God.
Get a little closer! I can't! It's still goddamn hot!
Yeah. Gas fire.
Come on, let's go! Will, this is Lester. Do you
Oh my god.
We got some serious problems.
Understatement.
I repeat, no body. It's totally burned out.
It's no. It. Huh. He thinks Rambo's coming to him. Maybe he is. It's definitely the best way to, check out the whole area. Uh-oh. Well, there goes the power. Oh my lord. Well, that just seems unnecessary. That's just a store. Like, what if somebody was in there? He's just so far gone. Like, he's not thinking about that. Gun traders? Oh no. He's like, oh, okay. This'll do. Oh god. Oh my god. This is gonna be so bad. I mean, from a practical standpoint, doing this gets rid of like a lot of the ammo that the cops chasing you could use to, you know, re-up if they needed it, and also serves as a good distraction. Yep. Now he knows. Drew him out. Just another distraction. He's not gonna be in there, man. You think that you're laying a trap for him, but it's no. He knows you're on the roof. Oh my god! Oh my god.
Ah, you crazy son of a bitch! Finish!
Rambo! Rambo, don't do it. Drop your weapon.
Oh god. I don't believe you!
Hold your fire! Think about what you're doing.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
This mission is over, Rambo. Do you understand me?
Haven't you? Oh god.
Look at him! If you don't end this now, they're gonna kill you.
Or at least try. And maybe it is what he wants.
It's over!
Nothing is over! You just don't turn it off! It wasn't my war! You asked me, I didn't ask you!
Yep, exactly.
And I did what I had to do to win, but somebody wouldn't let us win! And I come back to the world, and I see all those maggots at the airport calling me baby killer and all kinds of vile crap!
Oh god.
It was a bad time for everyone, Rambo. It's all in the past now.
For you! For me, civilian life is nothing!
Oh god.
Don't end it like this.
I can drive a tank. I was in charge of $1 million equipment. Back here, I can't even hold a job. Fucking cars! Ah!
Oh man.
Fucking...
Oh god.
Where's everybody? I had a friend. Was the Air Force. Who are my friends? Because back here, there's nothing.
Oh god.
My friend, it's all over me. It's got blood and everything, and I'm trying to hold them together. I put them together, fucking insides keep coming out, and nobody would help. He's calling my name. I want to go home, Johnny. I want to drive my Chevy. I said, well, what? I can't find your fucking legs.
Oh my god.
Sometimes I wake up, I don't know where I am. I don't talk to anybody.
You can't leave the war. See, it's not the same situation as you. Oh. He actually does feel guilty. Oh my god. They took him out. Is he really gonna go take him to Fort Bragg? God, I hope so.
When you're on your own.
Wow.
They tear your dreams apart.
Wow.
New town, just...
All right. Okay, guys. That was Rambo First Blood. Huh. First of all, this movie was not at all what I was expecting it to be. I mean, yes, there was a lot of Rambo just being much better than everyone else, but like I said, the idea of Rambo that you get from pop culture is that he's just this super soldier and is going around annihilating people. And yes, he is kind of like a super soldier, but that is not at all what this movie was about. This movie actually was very heavy. I'm really impressed with Sylvester Stallone. Especially that last scene, but there were multiple times throughout the movie. Like you could see even in the beginning scenes where he's trying to hold it together, but you could see how tightly wired he is and how close he is to snapping, how angry. In the various moments when he's actually fighting, and he seems like he's more in his element there, from that down to that amazing, devastating ending scene. Obviously, this movie you would have to take as a critique on not necessarily just the Vietnam War itself, partially that, but on the way veterans, returning soldiers were viewed and treated. You know, he talked about it at the end with you know, protesters and being spit on, called baby killer, all of that sort of thing. At this point, there's a lot of negativity towards the war, and some of it for very good reason, because of atrocities that were committed, but that was not every soldier by far, and they didn't ask to be there, as he said. He said it wasn't my war. We were trained up and they were sent out there and told to do these things. And then you're just supposed to come back and go on and put it out of your head. And yeah, the colonel can do that because he's a colonel. So as much as he says he was down there with him, yeah, you were there, but you were not on the ground in that way, you know, like he and the other guys were. And when I knew it was going to be really heavy was when he was saying he was the only one left. Yeah, because he's got that idea now that he's the only one of his friend group. He's alone. There's nobody left for him that can understand him, that he could connect with. And so what is there for him? That so there's tragedy of it, and I think this is not, I said this during the reaction, but this is not like a feel good, hell yeah, the hero is shooting people and destroying things and getting away and beating people up kind of movie. Yeah, so I got excited when asshole guy fell out of the helicopter, which I actually said the other guy should kick him out, but I mean, that guy was crazy. He was trying to shoot someone who was in no position to harm him because he was angry, because he'd been hurt and embarrassed. But other than that asshole, there aren't really any straightforward, villains in this. You could make an argument for Brian Dennehy's character, but I feel like there's layers to that beyond just being a straightforward dick. And I'm curious, I wonder if this is talked about in the book now that I know there's a book. But a lot of his anger towards Rambo throughout the whole thing and in the first place seems like it was directed towards, the concern of drifters being crazy people and coming in and like endangering people in the town, that idea. So he was hostile to him from the very beginning because of that concern. But it seems like the underlying thing is when he said that a lot of people went to Vietnam and not everybody came back and, acted like this. And then we saw his medals, and I was wondering, so clearly he was a soldier too. The question is, was he in Vietnam as well? Or was he maybe in Korea? I'm not sure how much older than Sylvester Stallone he's supposed to be in this. But if he was in Vietnam as well, then that would shed a ton of light on why he has this disdain, because he would feel like, I came back and I just go back into a normal life and I'm protecting my small town and I'm just trying to do something and I'm trying to keep soldiers like you who went crazy out of my hometown, that sort of idea. But I also think it perhaps would be more impactful if it was Korea, because you'd have that same basic idea. Like, he would be coming at it from the perspective of, well, I also served, I was in war, I also experienced this sort of thing too, and I came back and this is the life that I've built. I'm not like these drifters. I'm not like these crazy people. I'm not going around being violent towards everyone else all the time or But two things. One, there's a kink in that because he himself admitted that he felt like the bloodlust coming, that he wanted to kill Rambo. He felt that urge, and that was part of what was driving him, and so he wouldn't let it go. It wasn't just the ego, it was also that. He felt that, which surely is a leftover part of being a soldier himself, and that's the idea. And that ties into what Rambo was saying about you can't turn it off. Like, that doesn't go away, right, so easily. And two, if it was Korea as opposed to Vietnam, it gets interesting because of the huge difference in the way veterans with those two wars were treated when they came home, right? So a veteran coming home from Korea would be treated with respect and, you know, try to welcomed back into the community, embrace into the community. So yes, he might have those traumas, those PTSD, but he had, you know, other people to cling to turn to help. And you would at least maybe feel like you had done it for something because there was this idea that what you did was right and the country was behind you and appreciated it. Whereas a lot of the soldiers coming back from Vietnam, they didn't necessarily have that. There was the widespread idea was that the war was wrong, shouldn't have been there in the first place. Soldiers, a lot of them killed innocent civilians, and you know, so people would protest, people would spit on them. Of course, it wasn't everyone, but there was major discontent. And then from the other side, the side that maybe wouldn't necessarily look at it that way, there was the shame attached to the idea that, well, we didn't win that war, so you're coming home not in glory, right? And that's what Rambo touched on that too. He said that they were told to leave and give up, basically. So he's got to come home and face that, even from people who maybe would typically be pro-veteran, kind of have that hanging over him. So there's reasons, if you look at this in comparison, for why maybe the veteran like Rambo would have so much more trouble coming back and getting out of the war. But the underlying idea is that even a veteran who came back and did acclimate might always have that somewhere in his head, that or instinctively that fury and that wanting to kill, like he said. And that's why he was so driven to try and get Rambo. So there's that. There's the tragedy of the whole mess not having to have ever happened in the first place. Because like I said, he shouldn't have been so hostile towards Rambo at first. All he wanted to do was come into the town and get some food, and he was just living his life. He just found out terrible news about the one person he thought he still had. And, you know, you can presume if he had just let him come and get food and be on his way, that nothing would have happened. Ultimately, that was the start of everything. And then when they bring him in, and a lot of the other police officers were treating him very, very poorly. Like, they instigated a lot of what happened. And then once he did beat the shit out of them and got out of there, then they were chasing him and they really wouldn't let it go, right? If they had just let him go at that point, just say, whatever, move on, presumably he would have just left town. But there was this bias, this prejudice against drifters, and there was this concern that he could be a crazy person. So they, and there was a arrogance that they had above him, and then also the pettiness of once you all got beat up, you don't want to just let it go, right? So they wanted to catch him. But then from that point on, first, the guy dies falling out of the helicopter, and that was not Rambo's fault, but I said it when it happened. From that point on, they're not going to just let it go, because now a police officer has died in pursuit of him. And, like, you can understand the other police officers feeling that way. But then when it really goes over the edge into no coming back is once they hunt him and he hurts all of them, makes the traps, injures pretty much all of them. Could have killed all of them, like he said. He chose not to, which is saying something. Saying that he didn't want any of this to happen. But once he had done that, once he had injured all of them, then there is absolutely no coming back. And again, you can't necessarily blame the like wider police force in the town and everybody around there for wanting him to be caught at that point, because what do they know? Their perspective is, here's this former soldier who was a trained killer in Vietnam, and he's just out here in the woods, apparently like severely injuring police officers chasing him, and who knows, like he could be crazy, like we can't just leave him because he could do horrible things. And like the more it goes on and the more things that he does do, the more it like affirms that idea. So you can't blame them at that point, even though you see more, even though you know it's not all Rambo's fault, right? So I'm not saying that I sympathize necessarily with the police officers, although I do sympathize with some of them, like Mitch, because they did instigate everything and made this happen. But like you have to, it's not like straightforward and simple, right? And this is why I said there's no direct and obvious villain necessarily, unless maybe you want to say the Colonel, but even him at the end, he was starting to cry and breaking down. Like, I was starting to think that maybe he didn't actually care about Rambo at all. Like, he made that comment about being the only one that could kill him, and that he didn't know what he was going to do when he saw him. It would depend on what he saw. And of course, you have to know that ultimately he was responsible for turning him into the kind of person that he now is. But even that, at the end, like, he saw what had actually become of him, and he was genuinely devastated. So again, it's also, that's a commentary on like what the creating of soldiers, what you turn people into, like into these war machines, and then just expect them to turn it off. But it's also more a commentary of the treatment of soldiers in a lot of ways. Yeah. There's a lot more too that I wanted to touch upon, but I've talked so much. But just to say that for such a, there's a lot of depth to this story that, and this movie, that I didn't expect going into it. So yeah, but I was very impressed. This was an excellent movie. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments your thoughts as well. And you know, should I watch the second movie? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? All right, I'm gonna wrap this up here, guys. This was a heavy one, but thank you so much for joining me. Full-length reaction is on Patreon, and if you want to have a say in other things I watch in the future as well, head on over there. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.